Next up, at UFC Vegas 91, we have Rani Yahya taking on Victor Henry. This is not a very interesting fight. I tend to say this is an interesting fight. This is not an interesting fight. But we do have tried and true veteran Rani Yahya, 28-11 in his entire career, 2-2-1 in his last 5. He is coming off that bad knockout loss to Montel Jackson, taking on Victor Henry, 23-6 overall, 3-1-1 in his last 5. He is coming off that nut shot no contest with Javid Bajrab. And it's an interesting stylistic matchup because we have Rani Yahya, who's a very, very good high-level grappler. A very good high-level grappler who will come forward. He'll throw some bombs, right? The guy has 39 professional fights. I mean, I barely hesitate to do that math. I impress myself every time I do that math. He has 39 professional fights. You'll learn some tricks along the way.
So he's got TikTok math stuff that really drives me insane.
What?
I don't know. Like how to multiply percentages, and they're like, all you got to do is look at this number and multiply this number and this number, and then move the decimal this, and then it's like, or I could just I have a phone.
Yeah, this video.
I mean, that's like when we were growing. I mean, they probably don't say that now, but when we were growing up, it's like you're not always going to have a calculator with you. It's like, well, surprise, surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. Sorry, Mrs. Beckerton. Yes, we certainly do. Anyway. Yeah. Rani Yahya has learned some things along the way. While he started as just a straight up heads down, can't do anything else grappler, he's got some decent striking. He'll bomb. There's a little bit of power there, but he is obviously a relentless grappler. He's averaging handful of takedowns per fight. His takedown accuracy is low at 32%, but that's because he's just nonstop shooting takedowns. And to get 3 per fight is impressive. The problem is he's a little older and he finally started looking old. He was just knocked out by Montel Jackson, was a little slow to get going and a little chinny once it did get going. He's taking on Victor, bless you, Henry. Victor Henry is a come-forward striker. He's got a wide variety of attacks. He'll plot forward. He'll use good head movement, try to avoid some big stuff, and then let his hands go. He'll throw some head kicks. He'll throw some spinning stuff. He'll fight inside the pocket. He's not particularly amazing anywhere, but he will move forward. He will throw a whole bunch of stuff. The reality is Victor Henry should win this fight. He should. He's a little bit younger. He's a better fighter overall. But the bigger issue is you can't rely on Victor Henry. Does everybody forget when Victor Henry was a 4-1 favorite against a different 40-year-old in Rafael Assunção, and he lost that fight? Rafael Assunção was 40 years old, and Victor Henry was a 4-1 favorite, and he lost that fight. Victor Henry should win this fight. He should just be a little bit faster. He'll definitely have better striking. We've seen decent takedown defense out of him, so if that's there in this fight, he should win this fight. But we have seen him lose to other old Brazilian men. You cannot trust this guy at 5-1 odds. You can't do it. And also, if I would have more faith in Victor Henry if he was 28, but he's 36. He's only a tiny bit younger than Rani Yahya. But Victor should win. And if he was minus 200, that's a whole different ballgame. Minus 500, when we've seen him lose almost this same matchup, is kind of a problem. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Here's a random question for you that at first glance, it feels like you know the answer, but then you dig in, and I think it's going to really throw people for the loop. Between these two gentlemen, who's got the better hairline?
It's 100% Rani Yahya.
Well, you think at first glance you see all these long locks of
no, you said hairline. If you said hair, I mean, look how far back that goes. That's why it's so long. It's to compensate. That's what I'm working on.
Well, when he wears braids, it doesn't really look like it's that bad. Maybe it's just the picture or the way he's got it parted or something, but I just thought...
It actually doesn't look bad. You made me look at it, so then I'm like, oh, well, this guy. But it doesn't look bad. Okay, let's continue.
He's a couple years from a skull, it appears. When I break down this fight, and I see Rani Yahya. And what people got to understand about Rani Yahya is you're going to see all these submissions, and you're going to assume he's this guard-pulling jiu-jitsu nerd, which he can be at times, right? He will pull guard to get in those situations. But he's got decent striking, and he's got actually decent takedowns. If he gets to a single, he will work an actual single without doing the weird, wild jiu-jitsu type stuff. He will try to get takedowns. He will hold on to you. And then if he can't do that initially, then he'll turn into the jiu-jitsu guy. But he's very good at that. I mean, this dude is like Velcro when he gets on your single leg. And Victor Henry, in my opinion, this is a good matchup for Rani Yahya because this isn't Montel who fucking just sniped this guy, right? I mean, he's got real power. Victor Henry's not a super dangerous guy. He's more of a volume guy. He will stay in your face, which if you're pressuring Ronnie, I don't think he's going to mind that too much because he can just level change. Got decent timing on those takedowns, as I already referenced. But Victor Henry is also a guy that will defend takedowns, but he also will get taken down. He's not defending them all. And if you just keep shooting on them, he will eventually...
Sorry, somebody's comment says Victor Henry looks like Mona Lisa's brother, Dave Lisa. I don't know why. It's so stupid, but it made me laugh.
It was pretty stupid. But
sorry,
glad that we took that time out.
I didn't interrupt. You interrupted. I did it.
No, you were laughing. I thought you said because I said that I made something that sounded like it could be sexual. I was going to make fun of you for being immature. And turns out you weren't even paying attention.
I was reading the comment.
Dave Lisa.
Man of the people.
I don't know where I was at.
It was this guy.
Win.
Congrats, Lau.
I literally
All right.
my
You picked
training.
Ronnie because you said Victor. We've seen him get taken down. You mentioned he was also beaten
what
by
I
a
also
40-year-old.
don't like about Victor too is he will give up his back to get up off his feet, and he will rely not only on just like normally getting to the cage, getting back to your feet. He will try to sweep. And he will try to hit switches and stuff. And you cannot do that versus Ronnie. If you try to start out scrambling a guy like Rani Yahya, he is going to beat you to those positions. And a lot of times Victor tries to scramble to get back to his feet. I think that's going to be a big, big issue here. I'm going with Rani Yahya. I don't like absolutely love it as a pick. It's more of like kind of a fun pick. I think he can win this. But the plus 3.5 to me, woo, I think that's intriguing.
Woo. Yeah, Victor's not a finisher at all. So this should certainly, well, it should go the distance. If it doesn't, it's because Ronnie snatched something up. But, yeah, I mean, I'm not that excited for this fight. And I do like Rani Yahya. We have bet on him in the past and made some good money off of him as an underdog. Last fight wasn't it. I don't think this fight is it. You and I are a little split here. I'll do a bet openly with you. Oh, no, not at these odds. Never mind. I messed up.
I don't think you have any fucking money in your account.
No, I just beat you on the Whaley one. I just forgot. I have $330. I just forgot to max that one out. I did 30 instead of 300 or some shit.
Barely won that one.
Whaley beat her ass, dude. It was competitive.
She got
it
dropped
was
3 times.
She did get dropped 3 times.
Oh, I have $850 in mine, so let me know.
I have 330. The problem is the odds in this fight are not good enough for me to bet 4 to 1 on a dude who lost to a 40-year-old Brazilian just last year. I can't do it. Can't do it. And I'm saying Brazilian as like I'm saying 40-year-old Brazilian because that's what he's fighting now. That's why I'm making that exact comparison. If they were different, I would just say 40-year-old. But same guy, come forward, grapple, and that's how he lost. Anyway, if you do want to check out the actual bets that we've placed, if you want to check out the DraftKings Optimizer, you want to see what Artem's doing with his bets. If you want to check out PFL bets, Artem's got those up as well. The Artificial Intelligence, the DraftKings Optimizer, the Prize Pick Plays, the Underdog Plays, the FanDuel Plays, the DraftKings Plays, Running Mounts Bets, all of that, and so much more. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member. It's $10 a month. You sign up this week, you're also going to get UFC 301. You're also going to get, I don't know what the next 2 cards are, like St. Louis or whatever the hell it is. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member.
St. Louis. Underlay, yeah. Oh.
Same
What's
bumble
poppin'
la.
tonight?
What's popping tonight? Oh, I was like, same bumble la. That's what's popping tonight. Good to know. Good to know. What else is good to know is that we will send you $50. Go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you. It's affiliate marketing. It's just that simple. We make commission off the sign up. That's it. One-time commission off the sign up. We slice off some of that money. We give it right back to you. It's that simple. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit. You need to make a deposit. That's how we get paid. And then we give you some of that money back. And if you want to send some mail, what I do want to do, we filmed the vlogs. We filmed the Fight Foods vlogs. Jacob wasn't in the last one because he was streaming. Actually, you were in it. You had your little cameo there.
Yeah, I don't know if I signed off on that. I saw myself, and I don't know if I was compensated for that.
Quite literally, well, you haven't been yet, but you will be. The Fight Foods vlogs, they're fun. You get to hang out, see what we're doing. We cook some good food. People watch the fights, all of that stuff. But the reality is, what I would like to do is add a little more showcasing of the community. We got to showcase Arturo. Arturo's a premium member that just watched my last vlog and said, hey, I'm a landscaper, or I own a business. You need some help in the yard, I'll help you in the yard. And he came over here, he helped. I paid him. So I'm not looking for any handouts here. We took care of Arturo.
He's actually all the free shit you want to, guys.
We took care of Arturo.
Any free service you want to give me, I'll take advantage of it. And I'm talking anything. You know what I mean? I know there's some people out there. Any free service in the Dallas area, you let me know.
There it is. Jacob will take it. If it's as small as you're a local business, you want me to wear your shirt, I'll wear your shirt during the vlog. I just want to help and showcase the premium members and the rest of the community, because frankly, none of this exists without the community, and this is the easiest way. Send us stuff. We'll add the unboxing segment. We'll, shout you out, do all those things.
I'll sit here and open cards. You send me cards just to piss Angela off.
Oh no, don't do that.